where in the Bible does it say to be fruitful and multiply?
Okay, so I think most people typically think of God's command to people in Genesis 1:28 to be fruitful and to multiply.
Okay.
But it actually starts 6 verses prior to that, in verse 22, where he actually tells the animals of the sea, and then the word's translated fowl, but like it's actually a modern day Hebrew word for chicken.
This is Genesis 1?
This is Genesis 1.
So right off the bat.
Right off the bat, yeah, fruitful, multiply.
Go have sex. Now. Do it.
Yeah. And so in verse 22.
Right after he makes everything, he's like, go make more things.
Right. So verse 22, he says, God bless them. And this is, again, referring to those that are in the seas, the birds. He says, be fruitful. God bless them. Be fruitful, multiply, fill the waters of the seas, and let the birds multiply on the earth. So
just the birds.
Thus, yeah. And again, it's some translations will translate it as like the fowl. It's, again, modern day Hebrew word for chicken.
Okay.
So, and then on verse 28, he tells humankind, who he's made in his image, same thing. God blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth, and subdue it. Rule the fish of the sea, the birds of the sky, and every creature that crawls on the earth. And then we see this repeated several more times throughout Genesis.
Okay.
And then you finally get to Genesis 9:1, and same thing is said again in Genesis 9:1, where God is talking to Noah and Noah's descendants. And
right, because he killed everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So now we got to be fruity and multiply again.
Yeah, I mean, so it's like starting all over again. Yeah, so it's literally the same thing. God blessed Noah and his sons, said to them, be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth.
All right.
Yeah, and then there's another passage in Leviticus where God's just once again telling the people of Israel, be fruitful and multiply.
Or he'll kill them.
No. That part does not follow. But it's about going into the land. So once they get into the promised land, be fruitful, multiply, have kids.